All right, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I've been looking forward to doing something like this. I know there's a lot of YouTube channels that have started to post reaction videos to these compilations that are being made about European fans being culture shocked while coming to America for the very first time, and their first time being at the World Cup that's partially being hosted here in America. There's games also being hosted in Canada and Mexico, but most of the games are in the United States. And I did not watch anybody else's reaction, although I did watch a clip that was like maybe 2 minutes long, and I decided, oh, I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm gonna react to this. So I got two videos. It comes from one channel. The channel is called Bear Brief. This is the channel right here, Bear Brief. I'm gonna leave the link to this channel down below, so please give this channel credit. Hit the like button, subscribe to their channel if you guys find this particularly intriguing, like I know I will. And yeah, we're going to be taking a look at two videos. First one is called Europeans Faint After Seeing These Outrageous American Cultures. Unbelievable. And the other one is Europeans Tremble After Experiencing America Absolutely Insane. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a look at these two videos already. Let's watch this.
In America, everything's fucking huge. This is your crew. Check out this car. It's taller than me. The wheels are right where my hips start. It's fucking crazy.
Americans, I need you to...
Guess what? There are even bigger trucks than that. This isn't even lifted. I don't even think this is lifted. This might be a couple inches lifted. Maybe. Okay, yeah, maybe like a 4-inch lift, maybe, I'm guessing.
Are right where my hips start. It's fucking crazy.
Americans, I need you to explain something to me. Because in England, this would be insane. I keep seeing videos of Americans saying driving 2 hours to the gym like it's absolutely nothing. In England, 15 minutes in the car is considered a fairly long drive.
You got to take into consideration the distance. I would have a problem if I have to drive 100 miles or however long it takes to continuously move the car for 2 hours. Because I'm betting it is the States. Terrible traffic is a thing. You could drive 50 miles to the gym and it'll take 2 hours long just to get there, just because of the traffic. So you have to take that into consideration.
You Americans will drive 3 hours and call it absolutely nothing. If we drive 3 hours in the UK, we are almost across the whole country. You guys are built different when it comes to driving.
Okay. He's talking driving consistently, like continuously on the move for that long. All right.
So be honest with me. How many of you spend 2 to 3 hours a day driving, or maybe more? Like, what is your regular distance that you drive? Be honest with me. Be open.
But don't
In
you
the
guys
UK,
drive faster in the
This is completely
UK?
shocking to people. Like, when I say, oh, I'm doing a 3-hour drive, that's nothing, because I'm American now. They look at me as if I've just hurt their mother. You know what I'm saying? People aren't used to that in the UK. It's unfathomable. Unfathomable. Americans, what is your regular distance that you drive? Let's shock all the British homies.
Oh,
It's right here. All right, baby. There we go.
What is this?
Your pancakes you ordered.
I ordered one pancake.
That's one pancake.
This is one pancake?
Yeah, welcome to America. You know, I used to be little like you. Now look at me.
Do you expect me to eat?
Yeah.
do you expect me to eat all this? Oh, look at his face. Look at this guy's poor face. Holy crap, look at his face.
I do it.
Look at the old man in the back. He's smiling like, yep.
Can I speak to the manager?
This is 24 pancakes. You ordered pancakes, this is 24 pancakes.
Mansions on the
50,
water.
60 million for this?
Yes, yes. It's
This little house costs 50 million.
Like, imagine you order just one pancake, and that happens to be the one pancake. He's probably thinking, I ordered a pancake that's like $3. He's thinking that each of those pancakes is going to be $3, and he's probably like trying to get out of the bill. I can imagine the anxiety.
Dollars?
Yes, when you pay 50 million, I pay 60 for that house.
Is that a joke?
No. They're beautiful homes. You're on the
Do you
water.
know how much money? Do you know what kind of house you could buy in France or in Europe for this little house? This looks like a house in Albania.
This is the Hamptons. It's on the
This
water.
is not
It's
50
huge.
million. This is like not even 1
Well,
million.
you're right. That one's actually 65 million. Look at the price on it.
You can buy a chateau for
These-
60 million
These
in
are
Europe.
mansions. These
You could buy a chateau.
Just a little bag of popcorn for you. As long as an adult.
Oh yeah, popcorn.
The size of an adult's arm. Huh. Not bad, eh? Surely not one man can eat that. Yeah, look, it's only $3.49. Bargain. Cheap as chips. Cheap as chips. I'm a Brit living in America. I just want to show
He's
you
in the
quickly
snack
whilst we
section.
walk around Walmart the sheer size of the chip aisle.
Yeah. And this is why my country has an obesity problem. Right here.
It's probably normal for you guys in America, but coming from the UK, this is enormous. I think it's just one aisle of two.
You can stay there.
It's my very first time in Walmart in America. Why did I say
Oh
much?
my god. I remember one of my military buddies, he ended up marrying a woman from Vietnam. And she had never been to the States before, right? And then when he brought her over to her first visit, the first place we took her was Walmart. You should have seen the look on her face. She thought that she was in like a 5-star designer store. It was unreal. She literally was in like just like in this part right here in the snacks stuff. She was like, I want this, I want this, I want this. What is that? What does this taste like? Okay, I want to try. It was unreal.
It's my very first time in Walmart in America. Why did I say much? Walmart. So I genuinely don't know what is here. I don't know if it's like home goods, if it's groceries, whoa.
They got everything almost.
Okay, it's everything. Wow, this food. It's so big. Okay, so
That's
you
what
can
she
get
said.
groceries at Walmart. Did not know that. Fruit and veg. Look at all the American flags.
Europeans visiting the United States are being hit by the biggest culture shocks in their lives. They are realizing that the stories regarding everything in the United
Look
States
at this
being
guy's
big
face.
is
He's
true
like,
and
are you
it's a
seriously
reality.
trolling
Most of
me
them
right
are seeing
now?
big cars, huge cars that cannot fit in the streets in Europe. They are realizing that the stores in the United States are so huge. Some of them are even bigger than malls in Europe. And their shock? You can't believe it. Most are saying, yeah, in America it seems like people want to live this dream whereby everything is big, everything is huge. But in the European society, those big things will not fit. Anyway, let's get into these clips.
Everything in America is just big. It's big for no reason. Like, honestly, there's actually no need for certain things in America to be that big. This applies to everything. Drinks, a UK large is an American small. An XL burger
Wait, what? Are you serious?
applies to everything. Drinks, a UK large is an American small. An XL burger
Whoa.
that in the UK is your median. Even your roads are 2-lane roads in America. Sometimes it's the same size as a UK motorway. Like, what's the need? For real, I just wanna know, what's the need? This ain't no hate towards Americans or anything like that. I just wanna know, why is it so big? What's the need? Even cars, I thought UK trucks and cars were big until I saw an American one. To the point that some of you have to step on the wheel to step into the car. What's going on there? What's the need? It's like someone's injected America with one steroid. Everything's just big. Everything's just big.
This gentleman makes me laugh. Everything being big in the United
He's
States
got a
is
point.
show of power. It's a sign of power.
He's got a
Remember, the
point.
United States is the superpower in this world of ours. So everything must be big. But jokes aside, everything being big in the United States is just, I mean, the way society is made, the way the cultural norms are in the United States. You know, people prefer big things because them driving to a store to shop or do grocery shopping is just like driving hours away. So for them, buying in bulk is the only way to save time, because you must also understand Americans work long hours. They rarely have free holidays, you know. Every day you work, you get your pay. If you don't work, you don't get your pay. So it's important for them to buy in bulk and store.
Oh my god, I don't even know where to start. You've got all frozen food and stuff down here. But like, where do I... There's stuff everywhere. There's clothes.
She's still going.
Reebok, there's actual brands, like big brands here. Yam. What's Yam? This place is crazy. They have everything. For Little Ritz. They have pastries, food, cleaning products.
I say it's correct to be shocked, because if I was also moving to a new country, let's say in Europe, I'll also be
And it goes on and on and on. And she didn't even show you the electronic section.
shocked regarding the size of the stores, the size of products. I'll be shocked. And it's right for this lady to come into the United States and say, like, yeah, look at everything here, the way things are arranged, everything's huge. This brand, they're selling this and this and this, you know, because that's the culture in the United States, having everything big.
Think through there. Oh my god, it goes on forever. Look how far it goes down. Oh my god.
There's the
look how
electronic
big these
section right
iced
there,
teas
all the way in
are.
the back.
This is 3.78 litres of iced tea. Oh my god, there's so many flavours of Pop-Tarts. Look, so many Pop-Tarts. These ones are protein too. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Blueberry, brown sugar cinnamon.
If you guys had Pop-Tarts, what's your favorite Pop-Tarts flavor? For me, it's the, I think it's the graham cracker or the maple and brown sugar one. I haven't had Pop-Tart in like, I don't know, like a couple of years.
Chocolate chip cookie. And the cinnamon roll, we had that. That's really nice. Look
There's
at
even
all
a cotton candy flavor, if
It may
I
also be
believe.
right to say that Americans are
remember
spoiled for
correctly.
choice. You know, there's a lot of varieties that you can choose from compared to what European countries offer. But at the same time,
Arizona
cultural
tea.
differences is what dictates what's available in most of these grocery stores. So in the case of Europe, we understand it's, I mean, the culture of eating, I mean, food with little sugar. That's what dictates probably the varieties that are available at the supermarkets or grocery stores. So in this case, yeah, you're right.
Sometimes people ask me if everything really is bigger in the US. Let me show you something. Check this out.
Uh-oh.
This is an American fridge, and
Yeah.
it's as big as my arms. And I'm 165, so I'm guessing this fridge is 2 meters. It's insane. I'll show you what's inside. So this is the freezer section. It's so big, it looks like Aldi, and that's definitely at least 2 fridges in Germany. There's a scoop right here.
The only ones that has fridges that big, or at least that I personally seen, were my friends, were my rich friends. Because every one of me and the majority of my friends, it's half, it's half the width of this. See, like how they have, this one has two doors you can open. Ours one is just one. The only one, I only have 3 rich friends, and they both have, you know, very extra large refrigerators like this. So it's even for me, it's kind of like a, you know, in order for me, somebody like me to see this on a common basis is if we're at the appliance area, you know, at like at a department store, you know, where they sell refrigerators, microwaves, you know, washers, dryers, etc. You're gonna need a glass sliding door to get this into the house for sure.
I'm guessing this fridge is 2 meters. It's insane.
You're gonna need one of those sliding
I'll show you
doors
what's
to
inside.
get them in.
So this is the freezer section. It's so big, it looks like Aldi, and that's definitely at least 2 fridges in Germany. There's a scoop right here.
Wow.
And you have ice you can use for your drinks.
Yep.
So you never run out of it. That's very important. And then on the other side, we got a fridge, which is 4 times the size of a European fridge. Here we have a drinking aisle, some fruit. This is water built into the fridge. So every time you pour water.
So like, this is a nice fridge. The fridge in our home, we just put shit wherever. We like, we don't put like, okay, all the beverages go here, all of the fruits and vegetables go here. We just put shit all over the place.
Water in a glass, it refills it from here.
I agree with this young lady that in the United States, most of the things are huge. Yes, we love huge things, big things. That's what makes sense to a lot of Americans out there. But for Europeans, being minimalistic is the way to go because of just the way the culture is and the way the society is made. But in the United States, having big ensures that you have supplies for months without you having to bother going to the grocery stores to purchase things and stock your fridge or stock your home. So for most Americans, it's prudent to have a larger fridge, a larger car, and everything large. It just serves the purpose of just ensuring that a person is comfortable within the society that is based on consumerism. I don't know what you folks think about this, but I'd love to understand your perspective. Do you believe Americans are doing too much by having everything too big?
That's the end of the video. No. I don't know. I was just kind of like born into the you know, the way that things are. I just kind of accepted it. The moment I started to become cognizant of my surroundings and started to begin to understand the situation, I just kind of, I don't know, like I didn't really notice it until like people that are not from the States that kind of bring up certain things. They're like, oh my God, you have this, like, oh my God, you have that. And I was like, yeah, don't you guys have this too? And then, you know, I think it was like, it wasn't until the military where I didn't start to have, where I really started to have friendships from people that are all over the world. So yeah, it wasn't until like when I was like 19, 20, when I was in the service. Because the only friends that I had were the ones that I grew up with, or the ones I went to school with in Hawaii. Then I started meeting people all over the place when I was in the U.S. Army. That's when I started to get stories. So like, I had this friend from Germany, and the guy never had a cheesecake before. So we took him to the Cheesecake Factory. And he didn't want to leave. The dude didn't want to leave. He wanted to eat everything from the Cheesecake Factory. It was just, that's when it clicked. It's like, huh, man, we must have it good. All right. Here's the second video. Here we go.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't.
So, how you're here? Where?
He found a gallon of ice cream. We got ice cream by the buckets, guys. No joke.
1.89 liters of ice cream.
We go even bigger.
Why so big?
That's not big, brother.
Mesdames et messieurs, we need to talk about l'Amérique. As French, we need to stop saying
L'Amérique.
Vive la France and start saying
Ça
Vive
fait combien?
l'Amérique. This place is incredible.
Il est très bon.
I just had Texas barbecue for the first time in my life. Poof. Better than any moment in my life. And I am married and have 2 kids. Oh, but in France you have des crêpes.
I'm not gonna lie. Even I had that culture shock. The first time I went to Texas, the first time I went to Florida, being from Hawaii in the middle, little tiny island chain in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, even I too was culture shock too. And yeah, Texas barbecue, chef's kiss.
Petit pain au chocolat, les croissants. No, I give my left croissant for a Texas brisket. Don't even get me started on Costco. Costco is bigger than my village, where I live. Whatever you want at Costco, it's there. You just show up and you could buy your whole life there.
Yeah.
We need to start a revolution just to get Costco in France. I will be the first one to say I will start a revolution to quitter Costco. Les Italiens.
He's gonna start a revolution just to get a
I'm
Costco
sorry,
in
but
France.
Ranch makes pizza better than anything I've ever tasted. When
You heard that? You heard that? Look, I was telling people just the other day while I was playing Path of Exile on stream. I was telling people, like, all these guys is like, oh, if you guys didn't you guys dip your pizza in sauce? Most of them said no. I had a couple of people that said Mariana sauce. I said ranch dressing. You know how many people got pissed at me for saying that? Listen to this, losers.
Ranch makes pizza better than anything I've ever tasted. When you go to a
One more time.
to quitter Costco, les
One more
Italiens, les Italians. I'm sorry, but ranch makes pizza better than anything I've ever tasted. When you go to a
Oh, my man's. Yeah, he dips his pizza in ranch dressing too. Let's go.
a restaurant, you leave a tip. It's because they're so nice. But my waitress, she came over and talked to us like we had known each other for years. It was like she wanted to be my best friend. And at the end, I felt stupid not to leave a tip. In France, they want to take off the tip of my head. Speaking about how nice and friendly these Americans are, I think in France, I can count on one hand how many people have smiled at me. Just normally, just smile, you know. I think my mother has smiled at me twice. Here.
Oh no, this poor guy. Move to the States. Move to the States.
Just going down the street, everybody says hi.
Let me see if I remember. I picked up some phrases from my friends from French. À quelle heure est-il? It is time to move to the U.S. I'm kidding.
Like, what do you want? What do you mean hi?
Although, dude, speaking of France, there's some major shit going down over there. You guys are getting invaded by migrants over there. And they're selling like knockoff replicas of the Eiffel Towers. I saw this one investigative video where there's a whole bunch of these migrants littered throughout the streets, and they're street pedaling and ripping people off. And then on the opposite side of the street, they're pickpocketers, and it looks like they're working together. You get scammed into buying these figurines, these mini Eiffel Towers. You walk a little bit a ways away. You wait for a bus. You wait for public transportation. You wait for a taxi. And then there's a group of people come along. You get bumped into, and the other one just jacks your wallet. It's crazy what you guys have to deal with over there. And And if it wasn't me watching some videos from like Asmongold and stuff like that, I wouldn't have known that all of this stuff was going on. Dude, I thought America had issues with migrants. Over in the UK, it is bad. In Europe, all over Europe, France, bad. Holy smokes. My heart goes out to you guys. Damn. Especially in the UK, it's very, very bad. Oh my God, there is just more than migrant issues going on in the UK. It is awful. Like one of the biggest, I think their prime minister, I think their British PM is stepping down because of like some massive scandal. Man.
Oh, hi.
I guess that's one thing. With all of the bad things that are going on in the world, I guess it's a sweet release that people from all over the world come to North America, go to Mexico, Canada, the States, wherever the World Cup games are being played. They're probably just having the time of their life, knowing that when they get back home, they got to put up and deal with all that bullshit. I feel so bad for them.
This is a normal road in America, and this is bigger than the Champs-Élysées. This car right here.
What?
This is a normal road in America, and this is bigger than the Champs-Élysées.
Oh, that's because they only have like single lanes, right? They only have like single lanes.
This car right here is called a Waymo. Waymo? C'est ça? Yeah.
Wait. Isn't that the electric car?
Waymo. And for the longest time I wondered why it was called a Waymo. It is because America has way more than the rest of the world.
Can I please have a...
Well played, sir. Well played. I gotta listen to that again.
C'est ça? Yeah, Waymo. And for the longest time I wondered why it was called a Waymo. It is because America has way more than the rest of the world.
Can I please have a roast beef? Oh, that looks so good. It looks so juicy.
She's gonna give him a massive piece.
Wait, I'm getting all of that?
Yup.
Wait, what? She's joking.
Yep.
No, she must be joking. No way, what? I get all of that? Oh my goodness,
Yep.
wow. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Welcome to Texas. Is this a normal size? Yes. It is?
This is what I do. You get this big piece of sirloin. You see this right here? This right here, right above it is mashed potato. 2 massive scoops of mashed potato. See, this looks like ham on the top, I think. I don't know. There's an egg on top. This right here is fish, fried fish. This right here looks like more fried fish or even fried chicken.
Thank you. I don't know what to say. Welcome to Texas. Is this a normal size? Yes. It is?
That's buttered
is this
bread.
Texas style?
I would say it's Texas size.
All right.
Service about an 18 to 20 ounce portion of prime rib.
Wow, amazing. All right, ready for a light lunch
Oh,
here in
look
Houston,
at
Texas.
that.
Being a
Yeah.
Brit from the UK, we all have a perspective of what we think America is like. We all think they love fast food, they don't eat healthy, and they just sit at home, relax all day, don't work. Listen, that's what we think. But no, it's the complete opposite.
Not gonna lie, that's actually me right now. He just described me.
Literally, Americans do not like a lot of fast food. They're into their fitness. People love soul food. People love to cook. People love exploring. People love going out. honestly, being a Brit, we get told different things. We see different stuff. So
it comes down to lifestyle choices. It really does. There's a lot of influence, right? It depends on where you live. It depends access, you know. Like for me, I have a shopping mall that I can literally walk down the road in 15 minutes. It's like a little bit more than a mile and a half away. I can walk to the mall in like 15 minutes. You know, some people have to like drive half an hour to get to their closest store or the closest shopping mall. You know, so for me, you know, we got Pizza Hut, we got Wendy's, we got Jack in a Box, we got what else do we have right down the road? Panda Express, Subway.
I'm coming here, experiencing it, and understanding people's life.
That's another thing. There's a couple of shops closing, and I'm like praying that they add a 24-hour fitness or some type of gym to take over those spots, because that's the only thing that I need is a gym. Oh,
It is so good. Literally, if you're not from the USA, you need to come here. You need to experience what it actually is like. And also, we don't really know that there's 50 states. Well, unless you're like me, I didn't know there was.
Folks, let me admit, I've never seen Europeans.
so it's kind of embarrassing, but the truth hurts. There is a lot of America's youth also don't know that there are 50 states. You know why? Because the last couple of years, kids and schools, the curriculum allowed the students to use AI to help with problem solving. Now, I remember back in the day when I was in school, we weren't even allowed to use calculators. When I graduated high school, everybody started using calculators after that. And then maybe 2 to 3 years ago, people started using like ChatGPT and whatever AI engine they could get their hands on. And the school allows it. And that's why we got a lot of idiot kids in America that are graduating and they don't deserve to graduate. And that's just the brutal honest truth. There's a lot of stupid kids in America graduating right now. You don't believe me? There's a lot of YouTube videos on that. Go and check it out.
Is happy visiting the United States right now.
In fact, there is a prominent streamer, a Twitch streamer, a kid who's kind of well known for, he has a reputation. He graduates this year, and it turns out he missed a full year of high school. And he's still graduating on time with his class, even though he missed 1 full year of school. His classmate, his own friends ratted him out on stream. I'm not lying. You can't make that up.
Happy, jumping up and down, going out, greeting people. And you know why? Because they're experiencing this culture shock they have never seen in the European society. I don't know what you folks are saying, but based on what I've experienced so far, Europeans are loving every aspect of the American society, and it seems like when they go back, they'll miss a lot.
He's just high-fiving everybody.
The transport system, the infrastructure, it just seems Americans do not appreciate their country as Europeans do. Anyway, folks, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Let's get into it.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, that's wonderful. If I could have
Texas
this
barbecue. Oh, look at that. Macaroni and cheese. This is macaroni and cheese in a cup right here. Oh my God, I missed that. That's something that I wish they did here in Hawaii. The biggest macaroni and cheese is probably like half this size. From any restaurant down here that I've been to, at least. This is a family-sized mac and cheese, but it's a single serving.
Yeah. It's like a chorizo. I'm in heaven.
Folks, I'm sincerely dying. What a wonderful way to enjoy the sumptuous meals offered by the United States. A lot of Europeans are finding a variety of foods that they've never seen in the European society. And when you look at this lady, sincerely, Europeans are loving every bit of the United States. And this time round, it's time to
This is like I just saw a tweet this morning. There's this fan from Paraguay that came to go watch their team Paraguay play in the World Cup. They ended up going back home yesterday. They said they were in the States for a week to catch the first two games of, for their country. And the follow-up tweet right under that was, "Oh my God, I gained 12 pounds." Well, they said it in kilos. I actually Googled, what is this in kilos? And it was 12 pounds. And the guy gained 12 pounds in a week. I believe him.
Is the USA.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And like I say, before y'all leave, don't forget to get on the board.
Oh yeah, we'll add ourselves on. Thank you so much.
They'll put you on.
Check this out, guys. High trust societies.
Before we continue, folks, I've seen a lot of Europeans appreciating the services that they're receiving in the United States. And one thing for sure, you don't joke when it comes to provision of
Oh,
services
the free
within the United
refill?
States.
This is how they function. You just come up, you take your cup. Everything here is refillable. This
Yep.
is amazing.
It's also another aspect that Europeans are finding.
Not every place in the States have refill. There's a lot of places actually, some states are starting to get more strict with it. And it has to do with the I don't know, the Michelle Obama. It was when Obama was president, the Michelle Obama healthy foods, whatever the frick it was. I don't know, since 2012 or whatever, fast food chains started to go, less salt on the French fries, 25% French fries given. And then started the trend of in certain places, and it took over 10 years to actually ramp up, was certain restaurants or fast food chains didn't allow free refills. You pay for the drink. Usually back in the day, you pay for the drink, you get a free refill, especially when you're sitting inside the restaurant and eating, right? Let's just say, at least here, at least the McDonald's that is right down the road from me, we don't get any free refills. They used to allow it. Now they don't anymore. And I guess it's not the regulation. I think it's because my shopping mall has 10 years ago, there wasn't nearly as much homes as there is now. There's more homes, more people, bigger population, higher traffic density. So I can imagine they stopped doing free refills because they keep running out of soda.
Interesting. Yes, refillable everything, and you're not paying for it. Imagine it. You cannot find that in Europe, only in the USA.
Hey, Dr. Pepper. But I haven't tried.
But yeah, when I was in Florida and when I was in Las Vegas, every place I visited, they had free refills. And then again, those places are 1,000 times bigger than Hawaii.
A proper southern sweet tea. So that's what I'm gonna go for today.
What I like to do was there's usually unsweetened tea and then sweetened tea. I would go sweetened tea, or I would go unsweetened tea on the bottom, and then the other half is sweet tea on the top. and then I put ice. I like to mix it up. And also, we also got to do this. Usually, like, when you order, you would say like, oh, I would like to have a large Coke or a large Pepsi or a large Sprite, right? You just you just ask for the size. It's like, oh, I would like to have a large drink. Because when they give you the cup and then you go to the self-serving, like where you see this guy making his own soft drink, you can literally go like, I want some root beer. I want some diet root beer. I want some Coke. I want some Dr. Pepper. You literally can just like mix and drink and then have like that, you know, the most weirded out caffeine sugar mixture in your cup. You can mix every single soda if you wanted to. I know there was a couple of times I did orange Fanta, half orange Fanta and then half Mountain Dew Baja Blast. But I stopped doing that because yeah, too much sugar. But you can do
I
that.
believe here in the south they really do like it sweet. Check this place out, guys. All the memorabilia, all the different flags and stickers. This is so cool.
I feel so good when I see Europeans appreciating aspects of the American culture, keeping memories, using pictures in your business. You know, most European countries, their businesses are majorly playing with government documents. But for American society, yes, you must include everything that you love, the pictures of the country, the flag, everything that you love. And that's why Europeans are finding it interesting that this culture, I mean, it's just the appreciation of your country, the love you have for the United States. That's not there in Europe.
But here's the thing, though. There's right now there's a large group of Americans that are hating on their own country right now, and it's all because of who is the president, and I find it utterly ridiculous. It's unfortunate, and it's so stupid, so petty. I didn't vote for the guy too. I don't like him either. But I'm not going around and being anti-patriotic. It's so dumb. So that's probably what all of these European countries are seeing on their news. They're seeing the propaganda from just from the news, because 3/4 of our news coverage is like anti-Trump, anti-Republican, and I'm pretty sure that's pretty much going on in Europe right now, considering that what was happening to us before Trump became president for the second time is happening over there in Europe right now. People just coming into the country, doing all kinds of stuff. It is bad right now, guys. I know, like, there's a lot of people that come during the live stream and say, like, oh, Ben, somebody got attacked again. I was like, oh man. The only thing I could do is like, dude, I feel sorry for you. You know? It's like the guy, there's two people that said like, I don't love my own country anymore. I can't take it anymore. My parents want to immigrate someplace else. I'm like, oh man, the stories you get, and from a content creator, just people. I read comments, I read the live chat. It's heartbreaking. Where some of the stuff that you guys go through, it's crazy, and a lot of it has to do with the poor leadership in government. That's something we have in common with you guys. There's a lot of things that America has in common on that front. Poor leadership.
And it's great to support a family-owned business here in small town Texas. I love this. Check out the football helmets. Classic football helmets, flags. They've even got like model planes and everything here. Incredible. It's actually inscribed on the table. God is the answer always. That's beautiful.
Yeah, even in the dollar bill, in God we trust. In the United States, God comes first for most people, and that's why probably the United States is the richest country in the world, because a lot of people believe God guides and they work hard to achieve their goals. The country also works hard to ensure that it maintains #1 position globally, and that's why a lot of Americans appreciate their country. In their businesses, you'll see the flag of the United States just because they love America.
Americans, you are so lucky. I have spent the weekend experiencing a tiny, tiny portion of what an American summer can look and feel like. And all I have to say is, wow. Like, you get the weather, there's so many
Where is
things
this at?
for us.
Lake
We spent
Michigan?
the night in the mountains, and then 20 minutes down the road, there's like a beach that goes into the mountains. And I just feel like you get such a better...
It's not a beach, it's a lake. We have lakes that are so big, it actually looks like the ocean, but it's not the ocean. It's just a big lake in the center of the continent.
quality of life. Like, we have some of the same things in the UK, but the weather's so bad. And another thing that I found really cool is you don't have to pay to park here. So we've had like a free day out, whereas if you were going to majority of places like this in the UK, you'd have to pay to park. It wouldn't be expensive, but I just feel like you're so lucky to live here.
There are places where you have to pay to park. There are, especially if it's like state or government buildings. You know, like Satellite City Hall, you know, if you have to get your ID or your driver license, or, you know, if you have to go to court. Yeah, there's a pay toll, you know. But generally, yeah. Everywhere else, you don't have to pay to park your car. But if I remember, I think it was like was it Morocco? Someone from Morocco telling me like oh yeah, everywhere you go, if you go to Morocco and you go to park your rent-a-car, there's like a little pay thing. You put the coin. And I was like, oh yeah, we have those here too, but it's, you know, for certain cases. And he was like, oh yeah, but it's kind of like everywhere, because that's how the that's how the country makes money too. Like, oh, okay, I get it.
This Brit lady, she's enjoying her time in the
Was it
United States,
Morocco?
and you know what? She
Could be
feels like
someplace else.
everything is free, at least affordable
Maybe it starts with
compared
an
to what
M.
they pay in Europe. And mark you, Europe is smaller in size compared to the United States, especially the UK. So in the United States, parks are all over, and most of them are free to enter, so long as you maintain the cleanliness that's required. No problem. And I love the fact that, yeah, we're coming here, they're loving everything about the United States. The weather is just perfect compared to their country, you know, and that's why she's here congratulating and saying, like, Americans, you live the best life compared to what Europeans
Hopefully
live
you're
in the
using
European
sunblock.
society. I don't know what you folks think about this, but if you love the experiences among Europeans, please tell me.
All right, that is 2 videos from Bear Brief. If you guys enjoyed these you know, these clips that are very nicely put together, go ahead and leave a thumbs up and subscribe to their channel. Real quick, just let's see what else they have here. That's all I'm going to react to today, but let's see. Oh, they even have they have more videos up. Europeans faint after witnessing these American cultures. Oh, okay, that's the one we looked at. This guy's probably using AI titles, because they're reusing the same title, but the videos are different. But that's okay, because there's a lot of people that are reacting to this channel anyway. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. There I'm gonna see if there's other videos, culture shock videos. I want to see ones that are people that are actually going to the games and experiencing going to an American stadium for the first time. I'm gonna go and check. So yeah, if I do find one, I will definitely react to it. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this. If you guys stuck around for, oh my gosh, 50 minutes, please hit the thumbs up on my channel, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what country you guys from. Are you guys happy with your team if they're in the World Cup? Are you happy with their performance? Well, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.